Meta was the Witch of Apocalypse. So remember Apocalypse? They invaded Eve's village, killed her father, and the witch hypnotized all the men to kill the chief. That was her. She was the love of the band leader, Pale Noel. She and Pale are ghoul children artificially created by Seth, but they have different DNA, so it's cool. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I'll tell you that. When she was young, she was abducted by an evil farmer who abused her. Pale rescued her and she killed the farmer as revenge. So now she joined Pale's group. It's a terrorist group or something.
As people do, you know.
I love joining terrorist groups. No, not really. I don't love joining terrorist groups. I'm recording this. Alright. Shortly after destroying Nemu village, she was captured and imprisoned in the Light Watch Temple. That's one of the Levia Behemoth temples. It's not the one that they're in, it's another temple. Because she could hypnotize men, she was guarded by a girl temple maiden named Aluka. Aluka's very important. You'll see her in the next song. At her execution, she was approached by Seth and given the choice to become part of the project. She agreed, and Seth made the electric chair only shock her unconscious. When Meta woke, she found a note from Seth that said Pale would die if she didn't keep her promise. She obeyed and gave birth to twins named Hansel and Gretel. When she was reunited with Pale, it was still him, but Seth had given him a child's body. Meta didn't want her children to be an experiment for the gods, so she and Pale took the twins and started to escape the laboratory. But a poisonous mist weakened Pale, because he's in a child's body, and he told Meta to take the twins to Hell's Forest, promising to meet her there. Meta hid in the forest with the twins for a few months. One day she returned from leaving them a moment to find them picked up by Eve. She chased Eve to her hut before being killed by the magic spoon. Adam buried Meta, and he and Eve decided to raise the children as their own. Now, I asked the question, why wasn't Adam like, oh look, twins, we could finally end this nonsense? But he probably didn't know that they were like the gods' twins.
Yeah. Just random children, I suppose.
Random children. Alright, back to my playlist. More survival. Oh yeah, it's like I start this and then whoop 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 and then it stops and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta click the button. Let's see how the lyrics are.
Or
Oh good, there's original English subtitles, so this is good. This is awesome off you. Yeah. This is number 7. Oh, the shaded picture of the queen. Yeah, that was that picture of Irina. Let's see. No picture. No picture. Let me see. So that's number 7. So between the second project and the 7th project, we got, for the third one, the twins died. For the fourth one, the mom was killed. The 5th one only had one child. Marina Luciff. So she did have twins. Those twins later founded a country called Lusifania. And all of their descendants, all the royal descendants, are like distantly related to Libya and Behemoth. So that's going to be important once we get to the future. Sometime while this is happening, Maria is kidnapped and never seen again. So now they really need a queen. Oh, by the way, Seth was fired after the second project, and then these ones failed, and they're like, hey, Seth, we need you to come back. After Meta escaped, Seth found Pale and wiped his memory. Pale became known as Kirill. he was cured of his evil disease by Iluka. So, oh, Meta has evil disease, Irina has evil disease, Krill has evil disease. Evil disease is very important.
Just makes them evil.
Yeah, it makes them evil. And they eventually became fiancés. Krill has an adopted sister named Irina who also has the evil disease, but she hid it well so they never knew. Iluka quit being a priestess, and when Irina was chosen for the project, she went with her to protect her. Gilman presides over the testing in lieu of Seth. As the days pass, Irina kills the two other candidates. For the last test, Irina and Iluka are told to fight to the death. Irina pretends to surrender the throne to her sister-in-law and kills her. Seth appears as an old man because he doesn't have his new body yet, and tells her that she will be the queen. 5 months into her pregnancy, her brother receives a message from his murdered fiancé. What time is it?
1:30.
The next songs are my favorite. Do you want to stop here or keep going?
Whatever you prefer, because you're telling us to leave.
I think we could keep going. I'm not doing anything. All right, so let's see. What do I have? Pictures. This is Meta. This is Meta and her baby. She's the new mother of the twins of God. The person who drew this is a real big fan of Meta, and she just draws the most beautiful pictures. This is ice cream. I thought it was great. Let me make sure that this isn't something. Oh yeah, these are twins. So that's the princess and the servant. That's Levy and Behemoth. And this is Hansel and Gretel. But they have their main form that they like, which you're gonna see, like their main reincarnation that they like. Let's see what 6 is. 6 is some more have. So yeah, let's open that one. 6. Yeah, this is Seth, and this is all the stuff happening.
Stealing, getting stabbed.
Yeah. All right, so not that one. Okay, so where's my text? The quote of the day for whereabout of the miracle. The things you can't do as one, if there's two, certainly can be overcome. The whereabouts of the miracle are now in your hands. She's gonna eat us. I'm going to quote those words in the future. Stop being impatient, Aluka. He's doing the best he can. And they just fall. Let me see. Luca's voice tells Corel that if he opens the Ark's sin and puts her inside, she will resurrect. Corel digs up her body and sneaks it into the temple. His knife isn't used to kill Arena, it turns into a gold key to unlock the Ark. Why couldn't just anyone unlock the Ark and let the dragons out? Only the gods and spirits can unlock the Ark, which leads to the part of creation I left out. Seth is the unacknowledged god of evil.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but did you know he was a god? No.
No. But based on the way he acts, I'm not surprised. Like
Well, it
more
wouldn't be
evil.
that surprising. While Levia and Behemoth were creating the first humans, Seth snuck into one of the bodies and went around the earth spreading evil. The perfect world was ruined, and the twins resolved to destroy it once they were free. Once, when Seth entered the temple, they begged him to unlock the ark, saying they would help him bring destruction, but he wasn't ready for things to end, so he refused. Krill is more than Seth's creation, he's Seth's clone, so he is able to unlock the ark. Now, if you remember, we got the other two gods. They don't want Levy and Behemoth to get out, and the rest of the spirits are all animals in the forest. The ark was very old, so Krill uses a very powerful family magic to fix it. This is called clockwork magic and is activated by the clockwork lullaby. Whenever you hear Luli La in a song, it's part of the clockwork lullaby. So that Luli La in the end. Krill unlocks the ark with the golden key, and the gods and their collies are free. During creation, Behemoth made a giant figure of a two-headed dragon. When the ark is opened, he and Levia tried to jump into the dragon so they could at least have that for a body. But the dragon goes haywire and starts burning down Alisgrad while an explosion destroys the entirety of Levianta. Now, there are survivors, and Levianta is still going to be there through history. It's just not going to be that technologically advanced, important country.
It's been flooded like Atlantis.
Yeah.
It exploded, but
Eventually, the dragon itself disintegrates. Behemoth and Levia won't show up again for a very long while. But Iluka does resurrect unharmed. She is now immortal. Meanwhile, the spirits that were in the ark are caught by Held and changed into forest animals. Have at. So we're going to do these last two songs and read this, and then we're going to stop. Okay, so Tale of Abandonment and Chrono Story. For Chrono Story, the quote is, "The tree of Held who protects the forest requests his friend to collect them all." Oh, well. I'll fix that later. Well, how much? I gotta see the text just to make sure. All right, yeah, I just gotta swap those. So we're gonna listen to the red one during the next shift. Now Hansel and Gretel are gonna do their Hansel and Gretel thing. They get lost in the woods.
Yes, a moment.
With Levianta destroyed and surrounding countries that were. Okay, With Levianta destroyed, the surrounding countries that relied on it go into famine. With no other way to survive, Adam and Eve leave Hansel and Gretel in the woods. The remains of Levia and Behemoth possess the children and cause them to hallucinate. When they return home, Eve is relieved and starts to make them food. The hallucinations make them think she is an evil witch, and they push her in the oven. Adam enters the house and is also killed because they think he is the witch's henchman. Yep, that one when you kill your parents because you're on crack. Eve is the original sinner for some reason. I don't know. It could be because she stole the twins of God. And for some reason, that is not the original sinner because they were actually her children, even though they were also the twins of God. So I have never really got that. And her body splits into 7 lights representing the sins. So the twins do that with their twin magic that they can do. Satisfied, the twins fall asleep. Alright, so we're going to finish reading the rest of that after we watch these.
Sweet, spicy.
Fuego the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Wait, what a rainbow.
Helps tailor your coverage to fit your business and
Hurry up.
So, Greg, how good's it feel to save on your commercial water?
And then after this, I gotta get ready to leave. Fifty kitty. Oh no, we're not getting that. It's like 50 years. No mansion yet. Alright, so imagine you're a Luca. Your sister your sister-in-law betrays you. You die. You get resurrected, but your country blows up. And now you're immortal, so you'll never see the people you love again. And now you're sent to chase after some sins or whatnot. Alright.
I think it's turning out well for her.
She's quite the sucker. While they are asleep, Seth arrives and calls over the spirits that were imprisoned in the ark. He tells them that if they take on the 7 sins and become demons, they can possess humans and no longer have to be under Held's control. Ah, yes. 5 of them agree, and Seth moves them and the sins into various artifacts found around the house. When Hansel and Gretel awake, they spread the artifacts around the world and are never seen again, as far as you know. So, what was the picture that we opened up? Was it this one? Yes, it was. All right. So this is the chibi version, just because it is. There's the fair sheet. So, that's lust, gluttony. He got the little fly wings because he's Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies. That's great. And pride is this little bat thing. It's actually a mouse with wings. It's not a bat. So when you see the word bat, it's not this thing. That's envy. That's greed. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got these 2 things. That's wrath. That's sloth. And we're going to talk about them later. It's important that we don't talk about them now. But the animals have their animal forms, and now they are demons. Because they want to wear pretty dresses and stuff. Alright, meanwhile, Aluka goes to the forest to seek advice from her friend Held. It's important to know Aluka's sect is the main one, Levin. So Levin is the Levi Behemo religion. So Held isn't her god. So the Held sect is mainly what Eve's people worship, because the forest is there. However, it's not like Levia and Behemo are there to explain why they wrecked everything. So she has to go to Held, because he's also a god and he might know some stuff. Anyway, she tells Held everything and Held tells her to spend her time collecting the vessels of sin. We call that a goose chase. Because the amount of times she's going to end up finding something and losing it 2 seconds later is so many times. I don't even type it out when she loses stuff because it's so many times. It's so unimportant. It doesn't help that the vessels don't like to be together.
Not fans of each other.
Alright, we're going to stop here. That was great. So then we're going to listen to the Red song, and we're going to finish up these last 2 in the next one. Alright.